Hey everybody, well, I've been teasing it for a few weeks now, so let me come out and tell you what my big news is. Now, as you all know, because you like Gary Talks, that I've been doing this internet podcast for, 6 months now or so. And I'm going to be taking it to television. Well, not for all of you, unfortunately, but for those of you in the St. Louis area. Gary Talks is going to be on late night television, Saturday night, Sunday mornings at 2 a.m. So when people get in from the bars, they wanted to talk about movies or music and no one would talk to them, or they had to listen to karaoke too long, they come back, go to KMOV, CBS 4 in the St. Louis market, 2 in the morning, and you'll be able to watch Gary Talks. Now, it's not going to be the exact same as the Gary Talks that I've been doing here on the internet. It's going to be very similar. I'm going to be doing rankings, I'm going to be talking about specific subjects, but, I'm going to be tied a little more to television rules, so there won't be cursing, but there will be interviews. And as just a little sample of the type of thing that will be on the TV version of Gary Talks, here's a look at my interview with mega producer Jerry Bruckheimer. Hey everybody, if you're a big movie fan like me, then you know who Jerry Bruckheimer is. Okay, if you're a big movie fan like me, you probably know the name of Jerry Bruckheimer's second cousin's dog, which is Rufus. But anyway, if you don't know the name Jerry Bruckheimer, he has produced some of the biggest movies in the history of film. Top Gun, Beverly Hills Cop, Flashdance, Pirates of the Caribbean, Armageddon, the list goes on and on. He's got the new Bad Boys coming out. But what I wanted to talk to him about was he has a new movie coming out for Disney called The Young Woman in the Sea. It stars Daisy Ridley, that's right, Rey Palpatine, Skywalker. And she plays the first woman who ever swam the English Channel. So thank you, Jerry Bruckheimer, for being here on Gary Talks and taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule. So I first wanted to ask you, why this movie? Why The Young Woman in the Sea?
Well, it's a story about a female, so we had to tell that story. But it's a female athlete that got forgotten in time. Trudy Utterly, who set all kinds of records back in the 20s, swam the English Channel, beat the men's record by 2 hours, had a bunch of national championships and world championships that she's won as an athlete.
Yeah.
Won a gold medal in the Olympics, won 2 bronze medals. Everybody forgot about her. We want to bring it to audiences. What an extraordinary emotional story was her journey and how she inspired athletes of today. And she paved the way for a lot of the female athletes that we see now excelling.
So what was it like working with Daisy Ridley?
She's beautiful. She's an amazing actress, and she's very physical. She's got big, broad shoulders. She endured 10, 12 hours in the water filming the movie. She trained for 3 months to be an Olympian swimmer trained by an Olympian. And based on the screenings that we've seen with Olympic athletes at them, they agreed that she looks phenomenal in the water. So that's good.
Well, I know this was really fast, but you were a busy guy. Thank you for taking time out to talk to me here on Gary Talks. So I've got a lot of really cool interviews lined up in the premiere, which is going to be on July 7th. So just a little over a month away, I'm going to have the great Steve Martin. I'm going to talk to him about his new documentary that's out. It was really good. The focus of the premiere episode is going to be my thoughts on 2024 so far in music, TV, and film, and that's what I'll talk to Steve Martin about. I have other big episodes lined up looking at the Planet of the Apes movies, and I'm talking to the cast of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I'm going to be talking about cult films, talking to my good friend Keith Coogan about them. And I have all sorts of surprises lined up. Now, for those of you on the internet that don't live in St. Louis, there are 2 things that's going to be happening. One, I'm going to try to get this show on more stations across the country, kind of like old school syndication. It's going to be a slow rollout. I have to see what the ratings are in St. Louis to try to get other stations to bite and be interested in. So ideally, eventually, I would be able to have this on in most markets across the country. The other thing is, I'm going to still be taking a lot of what is focused on the St. Louis television episodes and using that on the internet versions of Gary Talks. Because, I also have a regular job producing Bering Sea Gold, so I don't have a lot of time to try to do multiple shows each week. So rest assured, all the best stuff that will be seen in St. Louis will eventually make its way here to the internet as well, as I will still be doing The Gary Talks Show on YouTube, Twitter, wherever you see it. So anyway, hope you guys in St. Louis start watching the show on television, setting your DVR if 2 a.m. is going to be too late for you to be up on Saturday night, Sunday morning. I get it. I'm usually in bed by 9, so those things happen. But anyway, this Friday, the next episode, I'm going to be looking at my top 10 movie sequels of all time. So I'll see you then. Bye.